Welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential problem. So we have 3 to the power of 50 plus 3 to the power of 50 plus 3 to the power of 50. So because all the terms are the same in this expression, I'm actually going to factor out 3 to the power of 50. So if I factor out 3 to the power of 50, I get 3 to the power of 50 times, well, 3 to the power of 50 divided by 3 to the power of 50 is 1, because anything divided by itself is 1. And the same thing here, 3 to the power of 50 divided by 3 to the power of 50 is 1. And the same thing once again, 3 to the power of 50 divided by 3 to the power of 50 is 1. So now we have 3 to the power of 50 times 1 plus 1 plus 1. Now I'm actually going to add what's in the parentheses. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So now we have 3 times 3 to the power of 50. So 3, this is the same thing as 3 to the power of 1, right? And whenever we're multiplying exponents with the same bases, which in this case is 3, if we have something in the form a to the power of m times a to the power of n, we actually just keep the base the same, so a, and we add the exponents, so m plus n. So we have a to the power of m plus n. So think of 3 as a, 50 as m, and 1 as n. So we're going to keep the base the same, so 3, and we simply add the exponents. So 50 plus 1. And 50 plus 1 is 51, so we end up with 3 to the power of 51. So this is our answer. Now, another way to do this is, instead of factoring out 3 to the power of 50, well, this is just 3 to the power of 50 3 times, right? So this is just 3 to the power of 50 times 3, because it's just 3 to the power of 50 3 times. And as you can see, this brings us automatically to our second step, and we simply just multiply these and add the exponents. So that's an easier way to do it. Guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have 3x to the power of x is equal to 3 to the power of 3 to the power of 3. Now, what I'm first going to do is I'm going to take the power of 3 on both sides. So now we have 3x to the power of x to the power of 3 is equal to 3 to the power of 3 to the power of 3 to the power of 3. And if we have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m times n. So 3x to the power of x to the power of 3, well, this is equal to 3x to the power of x times 3, which is simply just 3x. And this is equal to, now, a to the power of m to the power of n, this is also equal to a to the power of n to the power of m, because essentially both of these are equal to a to the power of m times n. So they can change places. So right here we have 3 to the power of 3 to the power of 3 to the power of 3. And this can be written as 3 to the power of 3 to the power of 3 to the power of 3. And now, if we have something in the form a to the power of a is equal to b to the power of b, then this means that a is equal to b. As you can see here, 3x to the power of 3x, both of these are the same. The exponent and the base are the same. And same with here, 3 to the power of 3 to the power of 3 to the power of 3. The exponents here are the same. Meaning, this would equal 3x is equal to 3 to the power of 3. Now, we can either do this in two ways. Our first way is doing 3 to the power of 3. Well, 3 to the power of 3 is 27, so we get 3x is equal to 27. And if we divide both sides by 3, this cancels out, and we get x is equal to 27 divided by 3 is 9. Now, our second way is 3x is equal to 3 to the power of 3. Second way is just simply dividing 3 at the start, and 3 to the power of 3 divided by 3, well, this is 3 to the power of 1. And if we have something in the form a to the power of m over a to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m minus n. So 3 to the power of 3 over 3 to the power of 1, this is equal to 3 to the power of 3 minus 1, which is simply just 3 squared. And for our left hand, these cancel out, and we get x is equal to 3 squared, and 3 squared is 9. So we get x is equal to 9. So that's our second way.